If your salary disappears before the next payday, you are not alone. But the good news is that it doesn't mean you earn too little. It often means you are following a pattern that is keeping you broke. Today, I will show you how to break free from that cycle. Welcome back. On this channel, we talk money, investing, and building wealth. If that is something you are interested in, please subscribe. Let's get started. Most people think when there is increase in salary, their money problems will automatically be solved. But that is not usually the thing. The thing is that the more some people earn, the more they increase their expenses. What I'm saying is that higher salary usually lead to bigger expenses. So how will you stop yourself from living from salary to salary? Number one, track where all your money goes. Most people think higher salary will automatically solve all their money problems. No, or some people think they have a money problem. But what most people don't know is that they have a spending awareness problem. They just spend money without tracking it. So what you should do as a salary earner is to put everything down. For 1 month, write what you are going to do. I'm going to do this with so amount. Put everything down. And you will be surprised at the end of the day when you see that maybe you even bought things that you don't even need. That is why it is very good to track everything down so that when you see that, oh, this thing, I don't even need it, the next month you will know what to buy and what not to buy. That is the reason why it's good to track all your expenses. The next thing to stop is to pay yourself first. The next thing to do to avoid living from salary to salary, from one salary to another salary, is to pay yourself first. How will you pay yourself first? By saving and by investing. Just even make it automatic. The moment salary enters, let so amount go to investing account and so amount go to savings account. Just take your savings and investments like a debt that you will or you must pay every month. By doing that, that problem is solved. So the remaining money, you can use it to spend however you want it. The next one is to live below your means. Some people increase their spendings as their salary increases. You don't have to do that. As your salary increases, let it reflect in your savings account or your investing account, your investment account. You don't have to increase your spendings. Some people, is when they have increase in salary that they will think of buying new phones. Some people will think of changing their clothes. I want to buy expensive clothes, not just clothes, but expensive ones. Some people, like for the lady, that's when they will think of, oh, I want to get a new hair. No, let it reflect in your savings and investments account. The next thing is try and build another source of income for yourself, because depending on one salary is risky. If you have a skill that you know, you can use that skill to earn a living for yourself so as to augment it with your salary. It will support you too. Or maybe you don't have a skill, you can learn one. Not for anything, but to augment it. You can use, okay, you say, okay, this salary is for so thing. This one that I'm doing is for so thing. You see, everything will balance out for you and you will be happy with yourself. The next thing to do for yourself is to build an emergency fund for yourself. If you want to stop living from one salary to the other, you have to build an emergency fund for yourself, because emergencies will definitely happen. We don't know when it will happen, but it will surely happen. So when you create an emergency fund, you have already assigned so amount of money to be going to your emergency fund, maybe every month, maybe every week. You have saved yourself from getting or borrowing from friends and family or from colleagues, because if you borrow you will still pay. So when you create an emergency fund, you will just be putting so amount of money. When there is emergency, you just remove it and solve your problem. Maybe you have a broken car, you have a flat tire that you weren't expecting it. You just use that money to solve it. Or sickness, anything can happen. So that is why it's good to always be careful. As a salary earner, you can avoid living from salary to salary. You can avoid doing that by creating better financial decisions for yourself. That is how to break free from the cycle of living from one salary to another or living from one paycheck to another by creating better decisions. How will you create better decisions? Through small and consistent money habits. Okay, I don't want to be spending anyhow. I don't want to be eating out. I want to be doing this. They are small, small, but they count. Very, very essential for your financial growth. That is how people build wealth, even from their salary. That's why you see some people going into retirement even before their due time for retirement, because they focus on building what is important for their future. You don't have to be eating your future when you are supposed to be building it by just spending, buying this, buying that, what you don't even need. You just concentrate on your wants or you concentrate on trends. So from this thing I listed, choose one and start today or start it the next month. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thank you.